they'll preach against the movies, they'll preach against Hollywood because it's obvious that that stuff is bad.
Whoa, what the hell, Minnie? Yeah, like, what is going on here? Can't really explain that, can you? This is the video that started it all. My love for conspiracy theories and just theories in general, it all stemmed from this video. Well, an earlier version of it, but it got taken down a while ago. So, I'm Dark the Damned, and today we're going to be watching Disney Subliminal Messages. Now, this video really changed the game for me when it came to my interest in conspiracy theories. I really didn't pay too much attention to things at the time, but this video opened my eyes to a lot of different things. And this video can get a little crazy, especially towards the end, but I figured it'd be cool to show off my love for conspiracy theories and theories in general, and where it started. So, I hope you all enjoy, and let's get into the Disney Subliminal Messages. Now, we're only going to watch about maybe 7 or 8 minutes of this where it's relevant, and then I'm going to stop, because the rest of the video afterwards isn't really related. But let's get started, everybody.
Fair use allows to distribute, reproduce, and show clips for criticism, commenting, reporting, teaching, and research of copyrighted material.
Oh yeah, it should be noted as well, again, this video is very old. I think the latest Disney film at the time was Frozen, when this film was made, or this video was made. So keep that in mind.
Without authorization of the copyright.
I'll tell you what's the worst part about television is the programming, the philosophy, okay? I mean, the manipulating of your mind, the philosophy, the mentality, the system of thinking, the ideology. That's what's wrong with television. That's what's wrong with movies. That's where they're really getting in your head.
Just this voice alone is very nostalgic for me. The very low quality. It brings me back. Also, yeah, that was true. Donald Duck in Nazi Germany. Der Führer's face, if you're wondering what the short is. That was crazy.
Take, for example, Walt Disney.
Here we go, the first instance of it. 666 being hidden in the logos. And we're just getting started. Wait till you see some of these cool things.
Right? And many people that will preach against the TV, they'll preach against the movies, they'll preach against Hollywood because it's obvious that that stuff is bad.
Whoa, what the hell, Minnie? Yeah, like, what is going on here? Can't really explain that, can you? Also, it should be noted that the person who's talking at the minute in the video, I'm assuming is religious, or maybe even somebody in the church. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while, but this video definitely ties a lot of this to religion, so keep that in mind.
But then they'll say, well, we watch Disney movies. And I've been to the home of preachers and Christians who would never watch TV.
Like, what? What is going on here? You see what I mean?
Or the movies, but yet they have the whole library of the Walt Disney movies. You know those white plastic cases? And they have them all lined up, and I mean, they have tons of them lined up, scores.
I mean, again, look at this stuff. Just hidden in plain sight, and this is real, by the way. If you go and watch Monsters, Inc., you can find this.
I don't know how many there are, but there's hundreds of them. They have them lined up and lined up, and they have their kids watching those movies all day long.
And you can see here, hidden sex. Even though, actually, this is, I believe, confirmed to be SFX. But, I mean, look at this. Look at how this is spelt. You can clearly believe it being the other word.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to prove to you right now that those movies are wicked. Say, what? Disney movies?
The Rescuers.
Come on, you're crazy. They're rated G. Well, let's see.
As you can see here, nude woman, and this is also confirmed to be true. Somebody had hidden this in The Rescuers, but it was removed afterwards. But no, in one of the original versions of The Rescuers, a naked woman appears for a few frames, as you can see here.
First of all, did you know this? Did you know that Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages?
And here we go into the more religious aspects of it. And again, I was a little kid when I first saw this, and this just blew my mind seeing everything hidden.
Subliminal messages. Now, what are we talking about tonight? Sorcery. What are we talking about tonight? Getting inside your mind and messing with you. Controlling your thought process by supernatural means or...
You see the same hand gesture in all of these films in the same way. Connected? Maybe.
Demonic means or... Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages. And you say, oh, that's a hoax. I've seen it with my own eyes. When I was a teenager, I had a friend of mine sit me down at his house and show me the subliminal messages in the Disney movies.
You see, it keeps appearing over and over. You can see why people would kind of draw a connection between these.
They're filled with subliminal messages. Let me give you some examples. The Lion King, filled with subliminal messages. Okay, all throughout the movie, there are pornographic pictures.
And this too, look at this. Look at the connections here.
Hidden in the movie. Like you'll be watching the movie and just for
whoa,
a few
look at
seconds,
this.
Something filthy will come on.
I mean, yeah, this just a little bit suspect here.
For a few seconds, something filthy will come on. Like off to the side, there'll
we're not going to explain this.
be some kind of a, reproductive anatomy will pop up.
As you can see. Yeah, this was made when Brave was relatively new, and yeah, I think most people can agree with this as well. Brave is this.
Over here, and
then over here.
There's this one point where the lion, he kind of goes like this, and a cloud of dust comes up and just spells the word sex. And the word sex is put in the Lion King movie subliminally, literally hundreds of times.
Yeah, even though this is confirmed to be SFX, like sound effects, I mean, you can't blame people for seeing sex written in these. I mean, look at this, look at this.
Hundreds of times, the shapes on the screen will spell the word. And I've seen it. I mean, I had my friend sit me down at his house and pausing the movie.
As you can see here again.
Showing me the word SEX popping up on the screen at different times because he knew where they were. And he would
again.
show me these things. Another one, and they all are filled with it. Aladdin is another one.
Aladdin, here we go.
In the movie Aladdin, there's a part in the movie where the guy, what's his name, Aladdin? There's a point in the movie where he tells Jasmine to take all her clothes off.
Now that has also been disproven, but I'll let the clip that he's going to play speak for itself, and you can kind of see where they would draw the connection, but this one has been debunked.
But you don't even know it unless you know it's there. You listen to it, and he mumbles it kind of under his breath.
Yeah, take a listen.
Leave me alone.
So how's our little bow doing? One good fingers. Take off.
Did you hear what that said there? Let's play it again.
So how's our little bow doing? One good fingers. Take off. One good fingers. Take off.
That sounds like it's saying, good teenagers, take off your clothes, but that's not actually what it's saying saying something else. I don't know for sure what it's saying. You can see why somebody like me as a kid would believe this, and I do believe some of the stuff, but it's freaking crazy, these connections, and I just love these things. One more time.
Take off.
And I mean, once you know it's there, you hear it just as clear as day.
You do.
But you didn't know that it was there, you wouldn't hear it. And The Little Mermaid has a filthy picture drawn in the
I mean, how can you defend this? Come on.
cover on the front of The Little Mermaid. And nobody would realize it until somebody shows you and says, look at this. And you look at it.
Whoa.
And all throughout the movie, there are scenes, I'm not even going to describe
Yeah,
it.
and this is real too. This was edited out in later releases, but this was real too.
Scenes in The Little Mermaid where subliminal messages are coming on the screen. The other movie, Beauty and the Beast.
Right there.
There, a nude woman pops up a few times in the background of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, and the music makes this 10 times more epic.
Filled with subliminal messages. Your kids are watching it and their mind is maybe not even seeing it, but it's going into their subconscious. Words flashing on the screen over and over. SEX, nudity, filth, just all the smut is just coming on the screen. Oh, those movies are harmless. They're filled with subliminal messages. Who knows what your kids are being programmed? Oh, but you know what? I'm sure that it's only just the Disney movies. I'll guarantee you it's the rest of Hollywood probably doing the same thing.
And yeah, again, people were dissing this stuff way back when. Like I say, this video is really old. Easily over 10 years old.
And these Disney movies, at first when I was a teenager and somebody showed me this, I thought it was just a couple movies.
And look at this. You can kind of see where people can draw these connections.
A couple scenes. But as time has gone on, I've realized that virtually every Disney movie is packed with hundreds of subliminal messages to program the minds of your children.
And there it is. See, this one is more clearly SFX, so this is most likely what they were going for. But again, you can see how people draw the connections here.
Okay, but then forget the subliminal message.
And here's where they're going to draw more connections to, I think, Christianity and Bible. Well, I could be wrong, but I know it's religious.
Just the message of the Disney movies is perverted. Even if you just forget the subliminal message. I mean, forget what movies did we bring up? The Little Mermaid. You know, a half animal, half human being. That's perverted in and of itself. All throughout the Bible, every false god is a half animal, half human being. They're constantly merging of animals and human beings. It's paganism. It's wicked.
I'm not religious myself, by the way, and I really didn't get a lot of the religious points as a kid. But now that I'm older, I can see some of the connections and all. But again, I'm not religious. I don't really care if you're religious or not, anybody watching this. But it's fun to draw these connections and point everything out.
And yet every Disney movie is pretty much based on the merging of a human being with an animal.
I mean, he's not wrong, is he? Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid.
It's described in the Bible. And the movie The Little Mermaid, you know, she's topless the whole time, right? She's just wearing like a bikini top. How is that? Is that how you want your daughter to dress? Oh, but there's no cussing, there's no nudity. Do you want your daughter going around in a bikini top?
True, it is pretty freaking disgusting. This is tame compared to a lot of the stuff people have done nowadays. I mean, cuties from Netflix. Need I say more?
Is that modest apparel? Is that what Jesus Christ would have you to wear, ladies? No. The movie's filled with Satanism, witchcraft. There's some, what is it, Ursula, some witch that's casting spells and using sorcery and demonism. Oh, pretty innocent, right? All of them are filled with it.
And yeah, as you can see here, the connections they make. Again, it can kind of seem a little crazy, a little bit over the top, but there's just such a charm about this video, in my opinion. Just how passionate the person speaking is, how they're describing and linking everything.
The movie Beauty and the Beast. The whole first half of the movie is these prostitutes in the town that are dressed just half naked, dancing around, you know, admiring this guy, the big, strong, handsome guy. But all these girls are dressed indecently. They're obscene in their gestures, subliminal messages, and then the whole movie is basically just exalting a certain physical standard of appearance. Beauty and the Beast is a movie about a woman who falls in love with an animal.
And here's the music again going really intense.
And in the movie they keep acting like, well, he's just ugly. He's not ugly, he's an animal. But there's a difference between being ugly and being a beast, being an animal. And if you've seen the cartoon, it's an animal. It's like a dog. It's like a big dog man or something. I mean, it's clearly an animal, and yet she falls in love with him while he's an animal. You know, only when she kisses an animal does he become a human being. Oh, wow. And you say, well, what's wrong with that? Read the Bible sometime.
Alright, so that's where we're going to stop. Like I say, the rest of this just kind of reiterates the same thing about, you know, Disney and their conspiracies, but I typically stop at this point. But anyways, this was Disney Subliminal Messages. Now, while I don't agree with a bit of this video, because again, this video is quite old and a lot of the stuff's been kind of deconfirmed, there were some true things in that video, like the cover of The Little Mermaid, that was edited. The guy who's a little excited, that was also edited. Of course, the rescuers, that was edited. And they didn't even bring up Who Framed Roger Rabbit as well, because that had a whole scene with Jessica Rabbit just when she's tripping over after getting out of a car, there's nothing there. And then they had to edit that later on. So you can see where my love for conspiracy started, because after watching this video, I really started paying attention more to films, and I eventually found game theory and film theory, and all the rest is history. I hope you all enjoyed this old video and my reaction to it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become one of my disciples, and please let me know what you think of this video. Did you find it entertaining? I'll see you all next time. Take care, my disciples.